What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with another episode of Pokemon X, Amy's 6th journey through the world of Pokemon. I'm going to walk and talk here as we talk about it, but last time we were still here-ish in Camp Freertown. We did finish up on Route 6, and we ended up back over here at the bridge where there was a Snorlax blocking the bridge. Now, thanks to our work at the Parfum Palace, we had gotten the Poke Flute, and so we woke up said Snorlax, and not only did we wake it up and get it out of the way for people, but Amy actually caught that Snorlax.
Hell yeah.
And then, to add to the miracles and the surprising things that occurred last time, for those of you that have watched along with our series, our many different Pokemon series, I should say, you will be surprised to hear that Amy actually deposited 2 Pokemon at this Pokemon daycare center.
Yes. Well, it felt normal instead of predatory. And I think that's just what we all really want in life, is for things to be normal instead of predatory.
I couldn't agree with you more. We then walked in this grass a little. Well, actually, we walked in the yellow flowers a bit, I think. Or maybe it was the purple ones. Either way, Tierno and Trevs are here with us as well. So, Amy, at the start of this episode, first of all, let's check your team. Remind everybody who you're working with. You still have Pancham up top, although very, very close to joining everybody else level-wise.
Yeah.
Also, your Flabebe evolved into Floette.
Yes. So cool.
And so, Amy, first of all, are you okay with this order of Pancham then Floette as your top 2?
Yes.
Okay, and then do you want to go into the yellow flowers, the purple flowers, or keep going to the west?
Let's go into the yellow flowers.
You got it.
Since we do plan on moving west.
Sure.
I figure we can, go along the way, the correct direction there.
It's a Roselia, Amy.
I do love Roselia.
Another Pokemon that you've had on a prior team. We have noticed, at least I have noticed a pattern in this generation. If you've had it on your team, you've typically attempted to catch it and keep it in the veterans box.
Yes.
If that is what you're intending to do here, or honestly, whether you are or not, what would you like to do against this Roselia?
I
don't know that I do, but
I would like to level 14, though. So I was going to say, I could use a fighting move against it and hope that because it's neutral, it's not going to do a whole lot. And then I can catch it.
Okay.
And Arm Thrust has historically not really hit very many times for some reason.
Sure.
But I am a little afraid of that because it's so many levels less than us.
Okay.
Karate Chop doesn't hit more than once, correct?
It doesn't, but I will, in the interest of being fair to you, I will remind and or warn you that Karate Chop crits more easily.
Ah.
Doesn't mean it does it every time, but it does it more than normal.
And Comet Punch, if I'm recalling correctly, does hit a bunch of times.
That is correct. 2 to 5, just like Arm Thrust.
Alright, maybe we use Cut.
You got it. Cut this plant down to size. It did not quite do half. Roselia attempted to stun spore you, and you avoided it.
Alright, so maybe I can get away with one more cut prior to trying to catch it.
Non-crit seems like it should not kill, so...
Yes, okay.
Cut. Puts it to the red.
Perfect.
It does use Mega... Oh my god. It does use Mega Drain. It crits you, does 16 damage, heals 8 HP, and is now back into the yellow.
Dang it. Now I cannot use Cut on it again.
Correct.
Because it will die.
Correct.
Alright, do we have any Pokemon with any shitty moves?
Well, you referenced this in the last episode. Is it Vivillon who has it? You do have a status move in Stun Spore, if you want to make it easier to catch. Oh, actually, never mind. I'm a jerk. Grass-type moves won't... Like, this Stun Spore won't work on Roselia, a Grass-type Pokemon.
Yeah, okay.
So here are your moves on Vivillon.
Okay.
Here are your moves on Wartortle. Here are your moves on Quilladin.
What is Rapid
Rapid Spin.
Yeah.
You got that last time. It does 20 power, 100 accuracy, but it can also eliminate such moves as Bind, Wrap, Leech Seed, and Spikes.
Maybe this would be good?
Sure.
Okay, let's do that.
You got it. All right, so Pancham comes out. Wartortle comes in. Mega Drain again on your water type. Does 14 on a non-crit this time. Roselia heals up a little bit more. And we will Rapid Spin. Which does that much. Roselia's Poison Point ability poisons Wartortle.
Wow.
Then it tries to Stun Spore you, which it can't, because you can't have two statuses. and then you're hurt by the poison.
Okay. I think we just attempt to catch it now. I don't want to keep fucking around with this thing.
It's done a lot to you.
Yeah.
So, would you like Pokeball, Great Ball, Net Ball, Luxury Ball, or Ultra Ball?
You know what? I would say Great Ball normally because we're in the yellow. It's a level 14. It's a decent Pokemon. It's... A Roselia is evolved, right?
Yes, because it evolves from, do you remember? You had this on your team for a while, so...
Badoo?
Yes, it evolves from Badoo.
Because, I don't remember... I remember having Roselia, and I remember having Badoo, but I remember having Badoo for, 80 million years. So I think it, made me forget that Roselia came from Badoo.
Well, spoilers to folks that have not watched Gens 3 and or 4... You had Roselia in Gen 3, you had Badoo in Gen 4.
Ah, I see.
And then you didn't know that Badoo evolved into Roselia, so that is not how you got Roselia. And in fact, because of that, it's why you never had Roserade, which is what Roselia evolves into.
Okay.
Because Badoo and Roserade weren't introduced until Gen 4, whereas, again, you had Roselia, where it was actually introduced in Gen 3.
Wow.
As a standalone Pokemon. So it was kind of a whole thing.
Yeah.
But
I guess so, huh?
So it's now a middle evolution.
All right. So, all right. You know what? For that, I will use a Great Ball. I'm sure we've got the money. We can buy more balls.
Okay. I mean, you have been using the amulet coin on Pancham and have been getting quite a bit of money, so.
Oh, good.
3? You got it.
Nice.
Congrats.
Well, I would hope so. I was just going to use a Pokeball on it.
You got 280 on Wartortle, 280 on Pancham, experience share on everybody else, and Roselia's data was added to the Pokedex.
But yeah, I was going to just use a Pokeball, but then, if I had to keep throwing a bunch more, it would feel like I've already, wasted so much on this one Pokemon that I've literally already had that it wasn't really worth it. But at that point, there's nothing I could do about the fact that it wasn't worth it, so I wasn't going to give up then.
I respect that. I totally respect that.
Yeah, so a Great Ball made more sense.
And so here is your Roselia. The Thorn Pokemon is Grass Poison type. It is 1 foot tall and weighs 4.4 pounds.
Oh, it's so cute.
It uses the different poisons in each hand separately when it attacks.
Oh.
And the stronger its aroma, the healthier it is.
Oh. Okay. Cool. I feel like that's new information. I didn't know that stuff about Roselia when I had it.
So, interestingly, especially now that you're catching Pokemon again in a later generation that you've had in prior generations, the Pokédex entries are almost always different from generation to generation, even for the same Pokemon.
Wow. Okay.
So
it's not even like the kind of thing where it was for a good stint of time, and then because we're so far along, now they're like making it more detailed or whatever. It's just literally always different.
So folks can correct me in the comments, as always, with literally anything that I say, no matter what degree of confidence I say it with. But I'm pretty certain they literally change them in every generation.
Cool. Okay.
So, for a Pokemon like Pikachu, let's say, that's in every gen, it likely has 6 different Pokédex entries by this point in Gen 6.
Gotcha.
Okay, so keep going in the yellow flowers?
Yes.
Okay. So you run into a wild Roselia again.
Alright, this one we'll run from.
Oh, okay. Pancham breaks the mold, and then we run. And you get away safely. Okay. I'll keep going in the yellow until you tell me to go to the purple. We run into a wild horde of Psyduck.
What the fuck?
You break the mold. You are now... Psyduck's Cloud 9 makes the effects of weather disappear twice, 3 times.
Makes the effect of what?
Weather disappear.
What?
So in other words, if it was raining, if somebody had used Rain Dance or Sunny Day, those would be canceled out by Cloud 9.
Whoa.
So like a Psyduck, if you switch it in while it is raining or sunny or whatever, that ability will go off and wipe that away.
Wow.
I believe it works for a Sandstorm, Sunny Day, or Rain Dance. Any of those, again, weather type effects.
Okay.
But, congratulations, I believe this is your first Horde.
It is.
So, there are 5 different Psyduck here. Now, notably, right, every Pokemon that you've been running into recently has been at minimum double digits of level, right? 11, 12 at minimum. But here you up to 13, 14, etc. But here you have all level 7s because there are literally 5 of them.
Right.
So, would you like to fight, switch, run, I suppose? What would you like to do here?
Well, good question. We do have a number of dark type moves on our team. But wait, Psyduck isn't a psychic type, it's just water.
You got there, I was going to tell you.
So, grass type moves would be good. We've got some of those. I know we have no electric.
Correct. You have no electric type moves, and you have 2 grass type moves on the team, one of which is stab, and one of which is not.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, let's switch in one of them 2 pokes.
So you have your lower level Floette, which we discussed this last time, but could use the experience more than Quilladin could.
Right.
But Floette's Vine Whip is not... Oh, and is it Vine Whip and Razor Leaf is what Floette has? One of the... Yeah, I believe so. Either that or Quilladin does, but one of the 2 also has Razor Leaf. But Quilladin's would be Stab. So it's your call whether you want the Stab or whether you want to give Floette some experience.
I'm gonna give Floette some experience. I have faith in her abilities here.
I like it.
These are level 7s.
Yeah.
I think she can come in here and do some damage.
Alright, well you switch in Floette. Psyduck uses Scratch and does 2 damage.
Okay.
Psyduck uses Water Sport, which just makes Fire's power weaker, excuse me. Tail Whip lowers your defense -1. The other Psyduck uses Water Sport, but it fails because the other one did, and it just works on the whole field. And then Scratch does 3 damage to you, now that your defense has been lowered.
Okay, that was not so bad at all.
Yes.
All right. Let's Razor Leaf.
So you do have both, and in fact, maybe I can help you out. Razor Leaf hits all 5 of the Psyduck.
Ooh, how beautiful. Let's make that happen. Gorgeous as anything.
What a lucky duck you are, Amy. Haha!
Oh my god.
All down in one. Look at him go.
That's incredible.
You defeated...
I hope we get a lot of experience for that.
320 for Floette and for Pancham. And with experience share experience, Vivillon grows to level 21 and wants to learn Supersonic.
Oh.
However, Vivillon already knows 4 moves. Should a move be deleted and replaced with Supersonic?
Let's see.
So, Supersonic, 20 power points, 55 accuracy. The user generates odd sound waves from its body that confuse the target. So, it does cause confusion, but it is almost 50-50 as to whether it hits or not.
Boo. Get the hell out of here.
So, you don't want it?
Nope.
No problem. Alright, so, should move be deleted? No. Give up on learning it? Yes. Vivillon did not learn Supersonic. Wartortle also grew a level to 22.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, Floette did it. 5 damage only on her.
Yeah.
Out of that exchange.
That was really impressive. That was really good. That's the thing that I don't really like about this experience share. Like, Floette deserved to get a lot of that.
Okay, well...
That it's shared with all of these other Pokemon now, and that's really not how it should have gone.
Okay, well, I will say, I don't mean to, make you think otherwise if you didn't know. You can turn the experience share off and not have it do that if you'd like. That's entirely your call. And if you turn it off, as with anything else, you can turn it on at any time that you would like as well.
Well, the thing is, I like experience share. I just don't like it in this way.
Sure.
I like how experience share used to be when it made more sense. This is a little bit much, and it, unfortunately, turning it off means that I don't have it at all.
Correct. Yeah, and there is no way, to my knowledge, there is no way in this game to use this experience share in the way that it used to work, where you can pick one Pokemon to gain the extra experience, and that's it. I do not believe it works that way. So it is all or nothing with experience share this time around.
Yeah, that's a pain in the patootie.
I can't disagree with you.
Because the reason why I wanted so badly to use Floette versus Quilladin is because I'm trying to get Floette's levels up.
Mm-hmm. And instead Vivillon and Wartortle leveled up?
Yeah, exactly. And they are already at higher levels.
Correct.
Well, Vivillon wasn't.
Vivillon was tied.
They were the same.
Yeah.
But, so I appreciate that. But Wartortle didn't need the help.
Correct.
So, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move past it.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Okay. In the yellow still?
Let's move to the purple now.
Go hang out with Tierno. Okay. It's a wild Smeargle. This is a Pokemon that is from a prior generation, but is one that you never... I don't know that you even ever had the opportunity to catch it, let alone, whether you chose to or not.
I feel like that is correct. I obviously know of this Pokemon because we watched the television series.
Correct.
To a degree. We didn't fully watch all of it. But...
No, we've watched, as of the time of recording, we've watched the first 4 generations fully.
Yeah.
And subsequent, relevant movies as well. But anyway. So, with this Smeargle, would you like to catch it, or kill it, or run?
I'd like to catch it.
Okay. Would you like to use an attack from Pancham? It is your lowest level Pokemon.
Yeah, let's use Cut.
Smeargle used Sketch, but it failed.
What does Sketch do?
So, I've talked to you about this privately. I don't think we talked about it on camera. But Smeargle's Sketch move means that when Smeargle uses that move, it copies the last move that was used and becomes Smeargle's new move. So it's ways for Smeargle to literally learn any move in the game, including signature moves. So, for example, a Pokemon like Dialga that you had that had Roar of Time.
Right.
Smeargle could learn Roar of Time.
That's
if you
insane.
faced a Dialga with Smeargle, used Sketch after it used Roar of Time, you could then use Roar of Time.
Yeah, but then you'd have to live through Roar of Time.
Basically, yeah. I guess so.
All right, well, that's still really cool, though.
And that obviously is an example, but the reason I brought it up to you is because Smeargle is typically used competitively because it's a Pokemon that can get moves that other Pokemon couldn't, like, that would otherwise be restricted to certain Pokemon that are not necessarily as good.
Right.
And the move that I'm thinking of off the top of my head, but of course folks can leave their favorites in the comments, would be the move Spore, because it is a move that is like Sleep Powder, where it puts the Pokemon to sleep, but whereas Sleep Powder is less accurate, Spore is 100% accurate, and it is restricted to certain grass-type Pokemon, or grass and or poison types, like mushroom Pokemon.
Right.
Whereas this is an opportunity for one of those, a Pokemon not like that, to learn that move that is very good, because again, 100% chance of putting an enemy Pokemon to sleep.
Right.
So, whereas, again, moves like Sleep Powder, Sing, etc. are not 100% accurate.
Right.
But like I said, folks can leave their favorite move that they're aware of Smeargle sketching in the comments down below. I would love to hear it, and I'm sure Amy would as well.
Yes. This has been great. The whole time we've been talking, it hasn't just been paused. You know, it's been very dynamic.
Yeah.
You know, moving around, and we're seeing the wind blow in the grass, and you know, all these things. Even though we haven't been literally doing anything at all.
It's true.
There's been leaves blowing, and yeah, it's been cool.
Awesome.
Different camera angles.
That's right. Now, notably, your cut did what looks like over half. So if you did it again, you would not then be able to try to catch Smeargle. So the question is, if you are going to attack again, what would you like to do? Otherwise, you could switch, or you could use an item, of course, if you wanted to try to catch it right now.
Yeah. Well, we've already said we're gonna try and buy more Great Balls, so I suppose we could use a Great Ball and just, you know, buy more Great Balls.
All right. Not a problem. So we throw a Great Ball. 1, 2, 3. God, it was so close, too. The wild Smeargle has no moves left and used Struggle.
Oh.
And then it was damaged by Recoil and brought itself down to the red.
Well, hold on now. How does it have no moves left?
Because it used Sketch.
It only has one move?
Mm-hmm. Because otherwise it has to sketch the rest of its moves.
I'm confused.
So Sketch has one power point, and
Okay.
you use it to steal a move, and then you get that move as your new move that has power points on it, and then you can use that move on your opponent instead.
Oh. So then it was able to use the move that it sketched one time.
No. When it came out, it was it was faster than you, used Sketch, and it failed because no one had used a move prior to Smeargle.
Oh, okay. So this Smeargle just wasn't going to do anything.
It seems that way, yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. That's truly horrible. Okay. Well, let's... It's in the red now, so let's use a Pokeball on it.
Okay.
And it's not going to hit us with anything because it's incapable of doing so, I guess.
Yeah, okay, so Pokeball, you said. Not a problem. One, two. Arg, almost had it. Smeargle has no moves left. You struggle, hit you for 3, and killed itself with the recoil.
Well, this was a giant waste of time.
Pancham gained 176 and everybody else gained experience share.
Okay, fine. Well, I guess it wasn't a total waste.
Alright, what does Tierno have to say again? Hey, Gruel, have you seen Dunsparce?
Oh, yeah, you asked that already.
Yeah,
I have not.
that was
I
last
don't care
week.
to find one. Is that a shiny?
It's not. I don't think.
Is it one of the seasonal ones, like the Deerling?
I don't know. And so now I'm confused.
Or is it a Lowland? I know that means it's different
No, you
somehow.
don't. That's not anything. No.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, that's interesting. So it's the Flabebe colors are region locked, it seems.
Oh.
But I guess because we are playing this on non-original hardware, they can be different colors. So if you'd like to catch this Flabebe as a different colored Flabebe, you're more than welcome to do that.
Okay, yeah.
I was
Let's
unaware
do
of that
that.
because I've only ever seen the Flabebe that you would be able to get here. So,
Oh, cool.
what type of attack would you like to use to try to catch this blue flowered Flabebe?
Well, I mean, okay, this one's level 13 now.
Correct.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and the only reason I knew this wasn't shiny is because when a shiny appears, it sparkles, and there's a little like sound cue.
It's so cute.
It is pretty damn cute. I can't lie.
Let's use cut.
You got it. Cut hits. And puts it to the, high yellow. It vine whips you for 4. Now what? Fight, switch, run.
I can't switch it. Well,
or throw a
we
ball.
have the poison.
You have the stun spore, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's use that.
You got it. Take out Pancham. Put in Vivillon. Lucky Chant means that it can't be crit by you anymore, which is actually beneficial for you, because
Right.
you wouldn't want to crit something you're trying to catch. But now you use Stun Spore. It works. And Flabebe is paralyzed and may be unable to move. It does use Fairy Wind, which does 6 damage to you.
Okay.
Now what?
It says paralysis.
Yeah.
Alright, let's catch it. We're gonna use I think we need to use a Great Ball again. I really don't like it. But we'll do it.
Okay. One, 2, 3. Amazing.
Yay!
Well done. Flabebe was caught.
I'm so happy.
Vivillon gained 113, Pancham 113, and everybody else gets experience share experience. No nickname. Transferred to box 2. Okay. Just to check, this is what your team looks like. Are we good to keep going? Do you want to go to the center? How do you feel?
I think we go to the center, we play around with our new pokes,
Okay.
moving them around and whatnot.
You got it. Yeah, because you got some to put in the veterans box, and then some to keep in box 2. Alright, we'll heal up as well, obviously. Because if you're coming to the center, might as well heal. Poor War Turtle's all poisoned and whatnot. Okay. They've healed up.
Well, in this generation, at least he doesn't die from that.
Correct. In fact, so in Gen 4 and 5, I believe it was, the poison tick that you would take over time doesn't even kill you. It just says that when you get to 1 HP, it says that the poisoning wore off. If you notice, in this generation, you don't even take poison tick damage as you walk around at all. So, it improved over time, basically. Okay, so yeah, here's a yellow flower and a blue flower.
Right.
Okay.
So move the blue flower one underneath the yellow flower one.
Sure. Okay. And then we put Roselia in the veterans box. Okay.
Awesome.
Very good. And then we will leave and go back to where we came from. Now, if you recall from last week when we saw it, there are 2 patches of purple grass or flowers past the patch of yellow. So you were in the first patch of purple. We can stay in that patch or go to the second patch if you'd like.
We can stay in the first patch. See what else we find. Like maybe another color Flabebe would be cool.
You find a Swirlix again.
Gross.
You did see this last time, and you did very much and very adamantly choose not to catch it.
And I will do the same now.
Fight, run, or switch?
Let's fight. You will arm thrust it.
1. Critical hit. 2. Not very effective. We already have that written, I believe.
Ah.
Or maybe you don't.
Oh.
So, what would you like to do against this thing now?
We'll
fix it later.
Oh. We will Comet Punch it.
You got it. Alright, so Comet Punch. 1. 2. Hit twice.
It's gonna lick our fist.
It used round. And did 16 damage to you.
I don't like this thing. Let's use cut.
Oh.
We'll slice its head off.
Wow. I mean, it's cotton candy. It'd probably be pretty easy to cut. Although, get all sticky. Anyway, you got a critical hit on it, and Swirlix fainted.
Yay.
Pancham gained 136 and is level 20.
Woohoo!
There are your pluses.
Ugh.
You have 58 HP, 41 attack, 33 defense, 24 special attack and speed, and 27 special defense. Pancham wants to learn Slash. But you already know 4 moves. Should move be deleted and replaced with Slash?
Probably not, but I guess we'll check.
So Slash is 70 power, 100 accuracy, physical, normal type move with 20 power points, crits more easily. You can't forget Cut, which is 50 power, 95 accuracy.
Alright. How much is Comet Punch?
18 per
Ew.
hit, and hits 2 to 5 times with 85 accuracy. So I think we did the math on this. I did the math on this last time. Minimum 36 damage if it hits. Maximum is, oh god, like 75? 80? 75, is that right?
I don't know, man. I don't do math.
No. 90. Max is 90.
Okay. For what again?
If you hit 5 times, you do 90 damage. If you hit 2 times, you do 36 damage.
Okay.
And it could be anywhere in between those, as long as you hit.
Okay. And that's for Comet Punch.
Yes. And Slash is 70, which crits more easily.
Alright, so I guess we'll use Slash.
Replace Comet Punch with Slash, you mean?
Right.
Okay. You got it. 1, 2, and ta-da! Pancham forgot how to use Comet Punch, and Pancham learned Slash. Everybody else gains experience share, and we move on. Still this patch?
No, we can move to the next.
Okay, you already fought that person, and now here in this patch, it's a mix of yellow and purple flowers.
Huh.
You found a horde of Hoppip.
That seems awful. Okay. Are these a flying type? What are these?
Yes, they are part flying.
And
Look at them.
Normal?
No, look at them.
Grass?
Yes.
Okay. So grass and flying.
Correct.
Okay, so we just need a fire type move.
Good luck with that.
Or ice.
Good luck with that, too.
Or poison.
Good luck with that.
Or flying, ironically.
Uh-huh.
Or rock. So let's use roll out.
Okay. So we take out Pancham. We put in Quilladin. Then Hoppip used Synthesis, but its HP is full. The other Hoppip used Splash, which has no effect. This third Hoppip used Synthesis, but its HP is full. Synthesis, but its HP is full. And Tail Whip, lowering your defense -1.
Okay, that was a lot of things.
That's 5 Pokemon. Roll out.
Roll out.
Okay. Do you care which one we target?
Nope. You just pick one.
Okay. It avoided your rollout.
Why?
Because it wants this process to take longer. Splash, Synthesis, 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 and Tail Whip.
Oh.
You're at -2 defense now.
Alright, well, we'll try roll out again.
You got it. Rollout hits this time. And takes down the first Hoppip. Super effective. 50 experience for you and Pancham. Tail Whip lowers your defense -3. Splash does nothing. Tail Whip lowered your defense -4. Splash does nothing. And you use Rollout again, which hits. That's 2 Hoppip down.
Nice.
50 experience for you, 50 for Pancham. Experience share for everybody else. Synthesis does nothing. Splash also does nothing. And Splash also does nothing.
Splash?
Yes.
Why do they have splash?
Don't ask me, but they do. Rollout hits the next one, killing it. Super effective. It faints. 50 experience, 50 experience, experience share. Tail Whip, you're at the full -6, I think? It's either 5 or 6. It's one of the two. It's irrelevant. Synthesis, HP is full, so nothing happens. Rollout misses for the 4th hit. Splash does nothing. Synthesis does nothing. We'll roll out again.
Okay. We've only got 2 of these guys left.
And now 1. Super effective. Hoppip faints. 50, 50. Experience share. Tail Whip. Now you're at the full -6. Okay. I mean, they accomplished their goal, I suppose. You got to the full -6 before killing them all. But you did it.
Okay.
Hoppip faints. 50 experience for Quilladin. 50 for Pancham. Experience share for everybody else. And we move on from the horde of Hoppips. Oh, there's an item over there. But
Awesome.
first, it's a Smeargle again. Okay. Do you want to try to catch this thing again?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. You cut it last time. Is that okay to do again?
No.
What would you like to do?
Something that's going to do more damage than that.
Alright, take your pick.
Well, so what does cut say for the power amount?
50, I believe?
So slash is better than it?
Yes. It's
Alright.
70 and it crits more easily.
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
I want that. I'm inclined to use Arm Thrust, but I think this will be the one time that it hits 5 times instead of twice, which is what it usually does.
That's your call.
Yeah, let's just try it. Whatever.
Okay. It used Sketch, but it failed, so the same thing's going to happen. But arm thrust, oh boy, it doesn't matter. 2 times kills.
Wow.
So...
What the fuck?
Super effective, hit twice, Smeargle faints, 176 experience for Pancham, experience share for everybody else, and Floette is level 21.
Yay! I love Floette.
Let's get this item. It's an X special defense.
Who's this over here in the yellow flowers?
It's Trevs. We spoke to him last time.
I thought it was a new person.
Nope. But in fact, now we are in the yellow flowers, and we run into... another Flabebe.
Okay, well, we'll just gain experience off of this one.
Sounds good to me. What would we like to use against it?
Wait, it's a yellow flower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the first one was.
Correct. Your first 2, in fact.
I thought it was a white flower.
No.
Okay. Arm thrust.
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't do a good job against Flabebe.
It's not very effective against the fairy type. That's correct.
Oh, really?
That's why...
I had an N there.
Yeah, because, well, I said we would fix it later.
Oh, okay.
Tackle did a little bit of damage to you. What would you like to do?
Okay, let's do... slash.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you do want to finish it off. Who cares? Down goes Flabebe.
Goodbye. I love you.
113 for Pancham. God. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say we can go talk to Trevs. He says, maybe I'll stop the evolution so my Pokemon will learn moves faster. But if I evolve my Pokemon, I can fill my Pokédex more quickly.
Okay, talking to you is boring, Trevs. I'm sorry. Let's...
Wow.
I'm very sorry, but let's move on.
You found a Krogunk.
Whoa. Okay. We're gonna fight it.
Alright, you break the mold, and now what?
Now we're gonna switch
to
Floette.
Okay.
Oh, it's level 14 no.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Why, you want to catch this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. It used Taunt on you.
Excuse me?
And you fell for the taunt.
How rude. Well, I will use my Fairy Wind upon you, then.
Fairy Wind hits. And does that much. Krogunk used Mud Slap and did 3 damage to you, lowering your accuracy -1.
You are a very rude frog. Okay, let's catch it.
Pokeball, Great Ball, Netball, Luxury Ball, Ultra Ball.
Well, I think Krogunk's a little bit of a badass, but also a little bit of a doof. But also still in the yellow and also level 14. So, but I think we use a Pokeball.
You got it. 1, 2, 3. Nicely done.
I was worried about that one.
Krogunk was caught. Floette gained 120, Pancham 120, experience share for everybody else, and Krogunk's data was added to the Pokédex.
Yay.
Krogunk, the toxic mouth Pokemon.
Oh, samesies. I've got a mouth on me as well.
It is the poison fighting type, and it's 2 feet 4 inches tall and weighs 50.7 pounds.
Okay.
Its cheeks hold poison sacs. It tries to catch foes off guard to jab them with toxic fingers.
Rude. Okay, you're going in the box.
It sure is. Its toxic fingers aren't going in the box, though. That's a bad idea.
Yeah. The microbiome of said place is important to keep intact, we'll say.
Are we... I did it to myself. Are we gonna stay in the grass or go on this path up here?
Let's take the path. I'm done with the grass.
Oh, there's two people right here.
Hello, people.
You there. You're the perfect model for our next painting. Show us a magnificent display in battle to get this painting started.
I don't consent.
It's artist family, Mona and Paulo. They each have one Pokemon.
Is she hitting him with that ball? Like, is that why he's shutting his eye?
I think he's got one eye closed because he's like painting, right? So he's like trying to like position the paint properly, the paintbrush properly.
You just can't tell because she's in front of him. Okay.
And they both have Smeargle.
No.
We have Pancham and Floette.
Okay.
Pancham breaks the mold, and apparently the game. There we go. We got there. Now what?
Good fucking question.
They're both level 16. You're level 20 and 21.
Alright, let's slash him, I guess. Or what did we find out was good? Nothing. We didn't find out anything. What did we find out?
Oh my god. Okay. What type do you think Smeargle is?
Normal.
Yes. So what is good against normal type?
Fighting, but...
Correct.
Okay, fine. Arm thrust.
Okay. Into the left or the right?
The left, because it's in front of Pancham.
Okay. And then what will we do with Floette?
Razor Leaf.
Which, as you remember, will hit both.
Ho ho!
Because that's definitely why you picked it, is because you remembered that it would hit both.
Yep. That is for sure what I have done.
Smeargle used Metal Claw on Floette, which is super effective. The other Smeargle used Confusion on Pancham, which is super effective. And then Pancham uses Arm Thrust to finish off the first Smeargle.
That went so well.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Pancham gained 301, Floette 301, and everybody else gains experience share, and Quilladin is level 24 now.
Amazing. Okay. Now what do I have to add to my chart?
So, Metal Claw from your opponent was super effective against you. So you gotta put that plus in that spot.
Okay.
We'll fix it later.
Oh god. God damn it.
All right, what are we doing against this final Smeargle?
Okay. I can't do this. Fuck these charts, man. Backwards as always.
It's okay.
Let's, I don't know. Arm thrust it.
Thank you.
I know that.
Yes, and?
And wish.
I mean...
Level 9 D&D spell.
You're not going to get another turn, so wish is not helpful here.
Fairy wind.
You got it. Okay, you are faster, so you use Fairy Wind and take out the Smeargle with a critical hit.
Yay!
Smeargle faints. Pancham gained 301 and is level 21.
Yes.
Alright, back up with the group now. There are your pluses.
Boo, what the fuck?
61 HP, 42 attack, 34 defense, 25 special attack and speed, and 29 special defense. Floette also gained 301, and everybody else gets experience share, and you defeated Artist Family, Mona, and Paulo. Yahoo! This is going to be our best work yet! I'll never forget our battle together. You got $3,584 for winning.
Whoa!
Amulet coin, baby. Lots of money. And so then the duo says, I guess Paulo first says, this canvas will come alive with the excitement of our battle. Oh, bye, Trevs. And Mona says, after getting inspiration from an exhilarating battle, it's almost like my brush moves on its own. Okay.
These people are weird. Okay.
Notably, this is what your team looks like. Are we happy? We can keep going?
Yeah.
Wow, that was aggressive. Okay, fine. So we go this way, and we find...
Another palace.
Gruel, do you know about this building? It's called the Battle Chateau, and it's famous for being a place where trainers gather to improve their skills. If I learn even more about Pokemon, I'm sure I'll be able to defeat Kalos's 8 gym leaders. So sure enough, Battle Chateau, show your strength with a title.
Okay.
There's a Pokemon I saw when I was little that I don't remember well. I wonder if filling up my Pokédex will help me remember what it was.
I'm sure it will. That's a good thought.
Okay. Do you want to check out the grass down here, or do you want to check out the Battle Chateau?
Now, before, I complained that everything that Trev ever said was boring. But that was interesting.
There you go.
Thank you, Trev. All right.
It's Trevor or Trevs, not Trev.
Okay. Let's go in the purple flowers again.
You got it. There's another artist over here. Do you want to battle him?
Yeah, I guess so.
Excuse me.
He's painting.
A blank canvas before me, and yet no inspiration from which to paint.
It looked like you already were painting. Okay.
So here's artist Pierre with 1 Pokemon. I'll give you one guess what it is.
Smeargle.
It's a Smeargle. But you've got Pancham.
Arm thrust it is.
Break the mold, arm thrust. Smeargle used Powder Snow
The fuck?
and dealt 4 damage to you, but you use arm thrust and take it down in 1/2. Smeargle faints, super effective. Hit
Who did you
twice.
steal that move from?
An ice type.
I guess.
Quacklin grew to level 25 off of experience share and wants to learn Swords Dance.
We already have a Pokemon that knows Swords Dance. It's in the box. It's a fucking sword. So clearly you're not going to be better at it than the sword is.
Wow. Maybe it could learn from the sword.
No.
Okay, so you don't want Swords Dance?
The sword is away from everyone on purpose.
I mean, I will say, I was away from everyone on purpose. I will say, you have Air Cutter, Fury Cutter, and Slash. It kind of thematically feels like Swords Dance would be appropriate here, but that means you'd have to get rid of Aerial Ace, which I know is a move that is like kind of near and dear to your heart because it worked quite well for you recently. So.
I suppose I could replace one of these cutters or slash with it.
That is up to you. Don't think that I was pushing you towards it. You do whatever you want.
Because I'm definitely not going to do that.
Okay.
It's not as good of a move.
You got it. We will not forget anything. We will give up on it. It did not learn Swords Dance. And you beat Artist Pierre. I've got it. And you got $1,792 for winning.
Yay.
No starving artists around here, I guess.
I guess not.
He says, a blank canvas means the possibilities are endless. I believe I'll paint the comings and goings of trainers like you along this fine Riviere walk.
Okay.
All right, so you said be in this grass. Oh, there's an item over there. But first, look who it is.
Oh.
Okay, let's battle. Tierno and Trevor, you'll battle against Gruel and me.
Okay, hell yeah.
I thought these would be good teams since you and I are neighbors.
Since you're normal and these two are dumb.
Pokemon Trainer Tierno and Pokemon Trainer Trevor. Trevor has 2 Pokemon, Tierno has only 1.
Is it a Dunsparce?
It is Corphish, not Dunsparce.
Oh, whatever.
And Trevs has Pikachu. Our neighbor, whose name escapes me, has Fletchling. And
I don't remember his name either.
Yeah.
And I'm making fun of Trev's hair, even though I'm making fun of Trev's, even though I actually really love his hair.
Yeah.
I'll have that hair one day.
Okay.
Um,
Would we like to fight or switch against Corphish and Pikachu?
I love it. Okay. Who's gonna be good?
Jesus.
No one. Actually, Ew, fletchling.
It's not yours. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know. Let's switch out, and we will bring in Floette to hit with Vine Whip and Razor Leaf.
Okay. So out comes Pancham, in comes Floette. Fletchling used Peck on Corphish for a little bit. Pikachu used Thundershock on Fletchling, dealing almost half. It's super effective. Corphish used Vice Grip on Fletchling, putting it down to the red.
Wow. Okay. Razor Leaf.
Razor Leaf will hit both of them.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Quick attack from Fletchling.
And if they're going to almost kill Fletchling, then they deserve it.
And now they did kill Fletchling with a Thundershock. Super effective. Fletchling faints. Floette used Razor Leaf. Almost took out the Corphish. It's super effective on Corphish. Corphish used Swords Dance.
Shocker.
+2 attack. Calem sent out Braixen.
Whoa.
Whom you have not seen yet, but it is the evolution of Fennekin, the little firefox that...
Oh, dude, it has a broom on its ass.
Correct.
Does it fly around on it? Is it a flying type?
It is not a flying type.
Okay, whatever. It's a fucking fire type then, I guess.
Well, yes, of course.
Boo. Let's just do it again.
Sounds good to me. Do you like Braixen?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's fine. Like, I don't particularly dislike it.
Corphish, a lot just happened there. I can't really read it all, it's way too fast. Ember on Pikachu, Pikachu faints. Pikachu Thundershocked you for 4 damage, you used Razor Leaf, but Corphish dodged it, and then you and Pancham both gain 336, everybody else gets experience share. Vice Grip on you does a lot, and then out comes Flabebe. An orange Flabebe. An orange flowered Flabebe.
Oh my god, Trevs. I'm so jealous.
Also, if you want to note, electric against you is neutral.
I thought, but that's not that. Okay. We'll fix this after the show, I guess. Apparently there's a lot wrong with it.
What would you like to do against Flabebe and Corphish?
Okay. Okay. Let me think here. Okay. Oh boy. Razor Leaf. It's just, that's good against, I mean, it's good.
You got it.
So in a double battle.
Razor Leaf kills Corphish. Super
Hi,
effective.
Corphish, I love you.
And hits Floette, or Floette gains 211, your Floette. And grew to level 22.
Yay!
With those pluses.
Oh, okay. Well, they're fine.
59 HP, 30 attack, 27 defense, 42 special attack, 53 special defense, and 31 speed. And Pancham also gained 211, and everybody else experience share. Wartortle is level 23. Braixen used Ember on Flabebe, and did that much. So did you see? It used the stick as a magic wand, basically.
Yeah, because it's a wizard. That's why it uses a broom to fly around on.
Alright, what would we like to do next?
Switch out?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what's gonna be good, though. Nothing. I guess we could just stay in...
Okay. If you want, you could try out your wish, I suppose, if you think that you'll live a turn.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. No. There's no why nots on the field. There's Floette, Flabebe, and Braixen.
Yeah.
But you used Wish. What did you think of that? Oh, see?
It was very cool.
And Flabebe lived. Flabebe used Vine Whip on you, and you lived. Now what will you do?
use Vine Whip on it and not have it live.
I like it. In fact, that is exactly what happens.
Yeah!
Flabebe faints.
Take that, Trevs!
Oh, God. Floette gained 183. Everybody else gets experience share, and Vivillon is level 22.
Yay!
You beat Pokemon Trainer Tierno and Pokemon Trainer Trevor. Whoa, now that was a nice move. So you can't learn everything just from a Pokédex. I see. You got $6,000 for winning.
Whoa, my friends are rich. They have $3,000 each.
Again,
actually, no, they have $6,000 each because I assume they paid him as well.
Good point. Good point. Everyone sure has a different approach to being a trainer. Well, that was fun, but I guess we should head to Ambret Town.
Okay.
But instead, we're going to pick up this item. It's a PP up.
Yeah, get that PP up.
Oh, God, please. And then for your benefit and mine, I'm going to go to the center.
Yeah.
What did you think?
This is so beautiful.
You like it?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. And in fact, now that we are here at the... Now that we are here at the center...
That one guy is the worst.
I know. We can double check your Pokemon. So for Pokemon, or for a Pokemon like Krogunk that's from a prior generation, but that you never had on your team, does Krogunk still go to the Veterans box, or does it stay in box 2?
You know, I don't know.
Okay.
I think it goes in Veterans.
Okay.
You know, I think we know Krogunk very well. If it's an older generation and it wasn't on our team and we don't know it very well, maybe it stays in the other box.
Okay. Okay, I respect that.
Maybe you put it down here in the bottom section.
Like here?
Yeah, to kind of differentiate, like, these are our team ones, and these are not our team ones.
I love it. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. And here you are with box 2 with your 2 different Flabebe, but now that you've seen that there's even a third kind possibly somewhere.
I'm so excited. Maybe I'll find them.
Maybe. You do, if people have watched our Minecraft playthrough, you'll know, and you can, it's here on this channel, you'll know that Amy is a big fan of a lot of different colors of flowers.
Yes. Well, you know, I never really cared about flowers for the longest time. And then when I was planning our wedding, I learned a lot about flowers.
Yeah.
And I've been loving them ever since.
So, by the way, folks, leave your thoughts about literally anything that happened in this episode in the comments down below. Thank you all so very much for watching. As always, I really hope everybody enjoyed. Please don't forget, though, obviously we'll be back next week with more. And you can leave your... please don't forget, if you want to make sure to find out exactly when that video comes out, you can subscribe and ring that bell so that you get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, including more of this series in the coming weeks. I guess we will find out what Ambret Town is, probably in the next episode. We'll see.
I mean, I'm sure it's just a town.
I mean, hell, it might have your second gym in it. It's been a very long time since you've done a gym battle.
That is true. But we've been to palaces, though.
I know. 2 of them.
How exciting.
It actually kind of was, but maybe not exactly.
I agree with you. I'm saying it like that because it was probably a bit of a time waster, but it was interesting. I'll give it that.
Okay. Fair enough. And so then we will also remind you that we have other series on this channel and other channels. And in fact, we have lots of links down in the description box below for you to check out, so please feel free to do so. We'd really appreciate it. In fact, we've got links to our Magic the Gathering channel, Geek for All.
And Gluten Free for All.
As well as links to our 2 Instagram accounts, Geek for All and Gluten Free for All. You can check those out also. There's a link to our Discord server, our community Discord server. We'd love to have you join us there, totally free of charge. If you have the means and are looking for ways to support us, please consider supporting us on Patreon. That helps out massively, of course. And then if you're looking for a free way of supporting us, please don't forget that likes and shares here on YouTube do, in fact, go a very long way.
There are many free ways.
Yes.
That they can take
Yeah.
to get to a computer where they can watch our channel.
Highways and byways to be here with us. Thank you all so very much. We will see you next time. And in fact, as we always say, in which for now, from us here in the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.